Is this real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anyway the wind blows doesn't really matter to me, to me. Well, strangers to love, you know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Ooh, give you up. Ooh, give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Ooh, give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Ooh, give you up. We've known each other since 2011. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Did everyone see that? Because I will not be doing it again. Hello, LS11 Universe. It is your predictions champion, the winner of WrestleMania predictions, the man who ended his defeated streak at WrestleMania last night. I am Zander, LS11, and welcome to the Raw live reactions. Apparently, Raw started 10 minutes early tonight. So it is good to see all of you. I love getting to watch the chat there. Hanzo, I can't believe you freaking called what I was going to be doing. When you called it, I added the Bohemian Rhapsody part into the beginning. I added the Bohemian Rhapsody at the beginning because you called it. I was like, I gotta throw them off my trail. And so I got Mania Del Zander, the Doctor, Carnold, and Zander number 3 together. And I was like, dude, do the opening Bohemian Rhapsody for me, and I'll take over from there. And so here we are, and we are watching Raw. And it's just me tonight. I'm not making Ray sit through Raw because it's 3 hours of our lives, and I signed myself up for this one. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Zach, thank you for Joe Hendry Who. I appreciate that one. Let's see here. Let's check out the chat here. 1 hour until we get our music video. I was asleep when you sent that one. Let's go. 21, 15, almost showtime. 6 was eating dinner at this point. New music video about to be fire. 3 facts. 1 more of Dem Things. Yo, Party Poppers was still eating dinner at 7:45 when I clicked go live. Literally scarfed down the rest of the food when I started the video. OMG. LOL. This is fire. What the hell? Yes. Hanzo straight. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Laughing emojis. Joe Andrew Who. We're about to get Rick. We're getting Rick rolled. I did what I could. Hayden Berry, welcome back. Elias Who. That's also great. Thank you guys. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit, is what I will say. That's the last music video I'm doing for now. I can't be doing these things every day. I don't have the energy, nor the vocal range, nor the song list to do these every day. But I will be doing them as often as possible. Probably either before every live reaction stream or at the end of predictions videos. I may just keep them for reaction streams. That way they can be special and I can watch them with you guys because these are fun to do. I do genuinely enjoy when I get to do these. Atlantic Records needs me. Well, I mean, hey. Look, Atlantic Records. I know you guys are busy. Busy. Make it worthwhile. Call me. Call me. I got a second phone. You can't call me on this one. This one's from my granny. My grandmother. You can't call me on this one. You can call me on this one. We'll make something happen. Hopefully Dio is a disappointment. I hope not. Okay, Chicago PD is still on, actually. I saw the opening pyro for Raw. Maybe that was a commercial. I don't know. I have no idea. Call him now. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no. You just got Zander tonight. Ray very well could pop in for all I know. And that's not me foreshadowing that he's about to pop up. That's just me saying Ray very well could pop in right now, and Fiend got buried. Agreed. Call him now. Have Carnold tell him. Call him now. Come on. That was a surprisingly Carnold impression. Usually I can't do impressions of Carnold. Usually that's his thing. But yeah, this is one of our last streams together for a little while. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll be back on Friday, and that's it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My dad got me this shirt for Christmas. I think it was last year. Maybe it was 2019. He got it for me. It had to have been 2019 because he got it for me before we moved. Before we moved out of our old house, and we moved out of our old house mid last year. But yeah, here we are waiting for Raw to start. I actually wasn't going to be starting the stream till right now, but I decided to start at 7:45 because that's just kind of what I'm used to. Oh, finally, an update on my next Amazon order. I've got a Stone Cold Funko coming. But yeah, there will still be Universe every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. There will still be ARW every Thursday, but I gotta sleep eventually, guys. I can't be doing these watch-alongs every week. Plus, I don't have cable. I am on a 2-week free trial of YouTube TV that expires next Monday. Maybe Rollins finally got the disciple that won't fail him and us. Well, hey, we'll see. We'll see. Dio Madden, I will admit, was a very, very, very last-minute idea. It's 6:56 where you live. It is 7:56 where I live. So you live just a time zone away. But yeah, no, Dio Madden. I'll tell this story because this isn't a Patreon worthy story. I don't think. Yeah, no. Steve Cutler got released while I was in class a couple months ago. Got released while I was sitting in class a couple months ago. I got the notification because Sean Ross Sapp tweeted about it, and I sent Ray a text. Like, I just popped my phone out of my pocket in class, like, "Hey, part of our Messiah faction got released again," and Ray's like, "Damn it!" And so we started being like, "All right, well, Rollins is going to need a new team because he can't have Steve Cutler." And do you think Randy is getting a push? Probably. I mean, he's Randy Orton. When's he not getting pushed? Yeah, so I sent Ray a text. I was like, "Look, we got to figure out something for Rollins." He was like, "All right," and we were throwing ideas around. Thoughts on Andrade being released? Hey, he wanted out, so good for him. It's a shame I won't get to use him in Universe anymore, but you know what? The roster's so big that it's kind of good to get rid of some. In my case, it's kind of good to have some bodies leaving, so I have more room for certain stars to grow. But good for Andrade that he gets to be happy is kind of my thought. Yeah. So we obviously lost we could have just kept Wesley Blake in the faction, but no one really would have cared. So now Blake's just a little mid-card guy on Raw. I don't really feel like going back too far in my conversations with Ray to find what we actually threw around and discussed. We had a lot of ideas for who Rollins' new tag team would be. Ultimately, this was actually before SummerSlam. So that this happened. So I actually could have recorded this. I did consider Dominik Dijakovic as his new heavy, but at that point, Dijakovic was set for a SmackDown debut literally that night in recording. I was going to be recording that episode that night. And so I was like, all right, we got to find something else. And we ultimately decided we'll keep Blake and Cutler around for one more month. And Rhea is going to look like a badass tonight. Agreed. Rip Fiend 2019 to 2021. Oh, I'll argue Rip Fiend 2019 to 2019. They ruined him Hell in a Cell 2019, and he never really recovered. And then as soon as it looked like he was recovered, Goldberg squashed him in Saudi Arabia, and then it just it's all falling apart. Although, of course, now the internet is talking about how Alexa Bliss is possessed by Aleister Black, or they had the Fiend covered up so you can see the tattoos. It's obviously supposed to be an imposter Fiend. That's why the mask looked different. I don't buy any of that. I buy that WWE wanted a moment to get a reaction from the fans because that's what matters, not comprehensive storytelling and well thought out ideas. It's all about moments and reactions. So that's my take on it. But yeah. We threw around a lot of names for Rollins, and ultimately Dio Madden's the one that stuck. I ran the idea of Dio Madden by a few sources that I will keep anonymous because there are a few sources I go to with universe ideas because they either don't watch the series regularly or they don't watch it enough to remember these ideas. I ran the idea of Dio Madden as Rollins' newest disciple by them, and they all seemed like, oh, that's an interesting idea no one's thought of. And I was like, yeah, I thought so too. And I'm never doing Retribution, so, And so now Shane Thorne and Dio Madden are challenging for the tag titles of Bad Blood. How about that? Here we are. Who'd thought? We got NXT Halloween Havoc on Wednesday and SmackDown on Friday, and, here we go. I think WWE Raw is about. Here we go. Yep. I got to say, I really do dig the then, now, together forever. They do. I dig this new intro. Yep, I did. I dig the new intro. They got it. I think they got it WrestleMania Night 1. Oh, Halloween Havoc's gonna be fun. Bobby Lashley in the building. What's up, Carol? Welcome to the stream. Wrong clip, wrong clip, wrong clip. I just posted the wrong clip in Mada's server. I was meaning to send Mada the link to come watch the stream, and I posted the link to the Jack Sparrow clip I played a minute ago. Good to see you, Carol. You missed the music video. Riddle has. I used to like Matt Riddle. Yep, anyone remember the Europeans? Yep, I remember. Anyway, I used to like Matt Riddle. Then, they turned Matt Riddle into. Well, you do weed, so that's your character. And so he's been very flattened out for me. Get in there, Bobby. What do I think about this other? Same thing, different coat of paint, different building, same thing. I mean, it's round now. Cool, I guess. Man, wasn't it nice having fans back for 2 nights? Which I know why they can't, obviously, but Oh yeah, Raw's got a new announced team: Corey Graves, Adnan Virk, and Byron Saxton. Yeah, they enjoyed fans way too much. And it's been over a year. I was happy for them to finally have a crowd back. Hopefully, Matt acts high. Matt probably is high. Like, Matt Riddle smokes weed. I think we all know this. Oh, yay, the Firefly Funhouse. I can't even get excited for that anymore, really. Being honest. There you go. I'll do it again for you. Thought you weren't able to compete with the opponent. I mean, he's probably not high before the match, but like WWE's wellness policy is a joke. We all know this. Thanks to Randy Orton. And Randy Orton himself has talked about how, yeah, you don't get suspended for weed. You just got to pay a fee. So Matt Riddle just pays a fee, I'm sure. Randy Orton pays a fee. He's from Vegas, so they give him a high. No, it's not even that he's from Vegas, guys. It's literally that they didn't give him the stoner gimmick because he's from Vegas. They gave him the stoner gimmick because he's a stoner. And so they're like, let's dial that up to obnoxious. And that's your whole character now. Fuck your MMA training. Fuck your UFC fights. You're a stoner goofball. So are we putting the Barry hammer on Riddle tonight? It wouldn't surprise me. Wonder if we're going to see... All right, guys, place your bets. Debuts and returns tonight. Let's see. Yep, Vince used to supply stars with roids, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, exactly. All right, place your bets. Debuts and returns tonight. Let's see what you guys think. I think we're getting Samoa Joe tonight. Now that he's off the commentary team. Hope he doesn't have like Jeff Hardy Victory Road 2011. Jeff wasn't on weed that night. I will say that much. I don't want to talk about that show because just that match makes me uncomfortable to think about. I will just tell you, Jeff was not on weed that night. Yeah. Samoa Joe is my first bet of tonight. NXT-wise, I could see... CM Punk, right. Yeah, right. Samoa Joe's a good bet. From NXT, I think Ray said The Way, and like I could maybe see that, but I don't know. Not with Gargano as North American champion. I think if Gargano dropped the belt at TakeOver, then yeah. But Io Shirai, that's a great shout, Zach. That's a great shout. Jimmy Uso, I think that's going to be SmackDown. I'll be watching SmackDown, of course, this week. And then I can go back to not watching weekly television. I can just have my Monday, Tuesday, and Fridays back. I got to freaking record ARW for the month of May this week. Waiting for the first commercial before I go grab a snack. So I can play my own commercial. Brock, I don't think Brock's coming back anytime soon. Okay, back to the live broadcast. Oh, okay, Carol's back now. It took me anywhere else what you meant, Carol. You were watching the music video. Remember when that hanging suplex was Lashley's finisher? Maybe Keith Lee? I don't know. Keith might still be sick. I'm not sure. Next challenger for Lashley. I could easily see it just being Drew again. Easily see it being Drew. I think they're going to keep the belt on Lashley for a while. And if they're going to keep it on him at least through SummerSlam, if SummerSlam's going to have a full capacity crowd again, I think Brock's coming back for SummerSlam, and they're going to finally do Lashley Lesnar. Next challenger for Lashley, though. Keith Lee is what my heart wants, but I don't think it's going to be Keith. I think it'll just be Drew again. But if we're going to go with someone other than Drew, oh my God. Not Orton. I feel like Fiend and Orton are still have shit to do because, of course, they do. If they're going to do the Superstar Shakeup next week, maybe someone there. We're at a commercial break in the show, so I'm going to play my own commercial break and go run and refill my water. It's probably going to come back to my empty chair because I got to refill my water, grab a snack, and use the bathroom. Not in that order. Probably reverse order, but I will be back in a moment.
LS11 Universe has a Patreon. What's on the Patreon, you might wonder? Well, at any dollar amount, you get access to the LS11 podcast, a podcast that takes a deeper dive into canceled storylines from Universe Mode, as well as a look into the lives of myself and Ray. Also, at any dollar amount, you get early access to side series on the channel outside of the universe modes. Not just that, but at any dollar amount, you also get access to every exclusive Patreon video, including the likes of Carnold trying to break the streak in 2K14, and the once-a-month series, Universal Flashbacks, where I remaster a classic match from the original LS11 Universe mode. At the $5 and above tier, you get your name in the credits of every video on the LS11 Universe channel. And at the $10 tier, you get a personalized thank you video sent to you by me every month, as well as the ability to suggest what pay-per-view or classic show we watch on the bi-weekly Friday watch-alongs. And once we've reached our big goal on Patreon, we'll be launching a Patreon-exclusive Universe mode as voted on by you, our Patreon backers. So if you're willing and able, please consider backing us on Patreon. Link is in the description.
Hopefully it hasn't been an empty chair for too long. I'm back. Just had to go grab a snack, grab my water, take a piss, all that fun stuff, you know. John Cena hosting the Raw reaction stream. There are like 3 John Cena figures on that shelf somewhere, so technically. Don't worry, I'm back now. Oh shit, hang on. Look. Sorry about that, guys. It was an important phone call I had to take. That call, nothing happened, actually. It's just a bullshit phone call. It's really boring, actually. I'm back now for real. So they're just squashing Riddle tonight, huh? Take a little bit last while I was eating, so I didn't want to talk while I was eating. It is a giant cookie from Pizza Hut. Got it when it was free with my food. I only got like a quarter of. I've got less than a quarter of it left, so I decided I was going to finish it off on stream today because I'm hungry. Miz TV special guest Maurice. So I guess that vasectomy didn't go too well, Miz, because I feel like I know where this is going. Yep, picture of cookie. In the words of Arnold, put the cookie down now. I'm liking this new announcer or this new commentator. I'm liking him. Miz gonna get broken up with. Nah, I don't think it's that. SAT tomorrow. Good luck with that, Zach. SATs are no fun. No fun to be had with an SAT. I took my SAT in 7th grade the first time. And I think I took it again in 10th grade. So it's been a while. That means in 7th grade, that would have been 2013. So I took my first one 8 years ago. Took my second one 5 years ago, maybe. 10th grade would have been 2015, 2016. So yeah. 6 years ago. Shit. Things should not be 6 years ago for me. You gonna haul ass, never look back? I'm in college. It doesn't get much better. I mean, it gets a little bit. College gets a little bit better, but college things get easier, but things get harder. They get easier because you have more time. They get harder in terms of they get a lot harder. In your school, you only take 11. Where I come from, you just had to take it before you graduated. Hurt lock. There it is. We're done. So we're either about to find out Lashley's next opponent, or we're just going to go to commercial. Still making Bobby look good, so that's good to hear. Good to see. We love a dominant Bobby Lashley. Riddle's busted open in a couple places, it looks like. All right, yep. Looks like we do not have a new contender coming out because they're throwing to a new segment. If they're hoping for Samoa Joe, that'd be a good match. I'd love to watch that. Yeah, no, I mean, unless they're doing a superstar shakeup next week, which is very possible. We're gonna know Lashley's opponent by the end of tonight, I would think. Unless they're doing a superstar shakeup next week, which they haven't announced it, but could very well be coming. I wouldn't hate it. Time will tell what we're going to get. I do think, you know who Prince Puma is? Yeah, it's Ricochet. Ricochet in a mask. Where's right? I didn't ask him to watch with me tonight because I wanted to give him a night off. Oh, we're doing a rematch. Cool, I guess. Fuck WrestleMania Backlash, a show named after WrestleMania for rematches. Yep, commercial time. What's going to WWE's watching it? Oh no, Rhea, like I said, was their fourth choice. They pushed her straight to the top, though, so that's good. We like that. What do you think is going to happen with Mason T-Bar? I think they're either going to stay as Mason T-Bar as a tag team on Raw's undercard, or, wishful thinking, Dominic Dijakovic and Dio Madden will be debuting anytime now. Notice, I've not used the Mace. I've not used Mace as his image in Universe when I announced the Bad Blood tag match earlier. Oh, wait. I did just remember that not everyone is in the Discord or on Twitter. But yeah, no, I've been using a PNG image of just Dio Madden without the mask on when I announced his match for Bad Blood today. So I highly doubt they're teaming with Rollins, Zach. I highly doubt that. Charlotte will beat Rhea again. Probably. Let's be real, probably. Ali needs a push as well. Yeah. Ali, one of the best they've got. One of the great pure talker and a great and just a great wrestler, but not marketable apparently. Welcome back, Shinobi. Seth Rollins needs a push. Seth Rollins has a push in real life and in universe. Just because someone loses one match doesn't mean they're not being pushed. Like, I think that's something that a lot of people misconstrue about wrestling. I think a lot of people will agree with me. The term Barry gets thrown around way too much. Or jobber also gets thrown around way too much. Because just because someone loses one match, do I play 2K20 or just play for Universe Mode? I don't play 2K20 at all. Universe Mode's on 2K19 with mods. But he lost to Cesaro. Yes, he lost to Cesaro, Zach. But again, that's one loss. One loss does not mean he's not getting pushed. It just means that Aleister Black's definition of the super screen. Yeah, exactly. Aleister Black lost 3 times to Kevin Owens, turned heel, and then hasn't been seen since October. Wait a minute, what? Oh! Yes, Viking Raiders are back. I thought Hansen was out, or whatever his name is. Is that one Ivar? Whatever. Hansen, you know which one I'm talking about. The one with the really long beard. I thought he was out for like a full year. Hell yeah. That is an injection of life into Raw's tag division right there. Hell yeah. I'd miss those guys. Poor Cedric and Shelton got a jobber entrance, though. God, I love these guys. They look so cool. Like, I've got their figures. They look badass. It did take me a second to realize that was their music. I will admit that, because I haven't heard it in a while. Haven't recorded any matches with them in a while, so that would have been the only time I'd heard their music. God, it's great to have these guys back, though. Much needed life in the tag division. Acknowledge him. Acknowledge who? Let's see. Like I said, these guys being back, that's great for Raw's tag division. Are you getting any new figures for that Stone Cold? Not in the mail, and the Stone Cold I'm getting is a Funko Pop. But I have acknowledged Roman's not on the show tonight. I think. Anyway, yeah, no. I mean, I've got a couple on pre-order, but they're not coming out for a while. But nothing at the moment. Three-week push and forgotten about again. Well, the Raw tag division is dead, but you know what? We'll see what happens. All right, see you later, Hayden. God, it's great having the Viking Raiders back, like I said. So now Raw's tag division's got Shelton Cedric. We got the Viking Raiders back, Miz and Morrison, but like they're going to be a joke forever. AJ and Omos, and then New Day. So that at least is a better division than it was. And who knows? Maybe we'll have Mason T-Bar or Dio Madden, Dominic Dijakovic, whichever. It'll be weird next week because I'm used to Ellis 11 launch logs. It's probably going to be weird for me having all that time on my hands again. It is a decent tag. Hey, look, I'll tell you this. It's about as many teams this week on the Ellis 11 Universe Raw. Like, the tag division has honestly been suffering. I'll admit this. On Raw and SmackDown, at least, because those are my shits. NXT's Ray's shit. Ray's tag division is doing good. But the Raw and SmackDown tag divisions ain't doing so hot in Ellis 11 Universe right now. Like, Raw has the Mysterios, GYV, Viking Raiders, the Usos, Street Profits, and the Monday Night Messiahs. And the issue with them is I like to try and give all of them wins, so you just see makeshift teams like Wesley Blake, and pretty much any kind of mix of Wesley Blake, Titus O'Neil, and He Who Shall Not Be Named. SmackDown, it's a little bit better. You got the UE, you got the Hurt Business, you got Gulak and Nice, you got the New Day, Lucha House Party, and Heavy Machinery. So it's not the absolute worst. Wonder who's going to win this match tonight. I mean, well, yeah, it's their return, but like, of course they're going to win their return match, but like, I'm not going to crap all over it because I'm just glad to have them back. There we go. I think he's going up. And boom! I'll forgive the terrible finishing move name. Do you have a command to see how many watch hours you have in the stream? I don't. I don't have any commands in the LS11 Universe streams. We don't stream often enough for it to actually matter. But you all have a lot after this week. Today's going to put us over the 24-hour threshold, if it hasn't already. I did the math last night, actually. I think we're actually well over 24 hours this week. Yeah, just since last week, we are at 21. We are at 21 stream hours. Asuka backstage now. Asuka has never won a match at WrestleMania, and that's a fucking shame. I'm not going to say they buried her as soon as she left NXT. They buried her at WrestleMania 34. Yeah, same with Sasha Banks. Hang on, I got to actually send a text. Oh man. 24 hours from the future? Absolutely not. Not until I'm living alone, at least. Oh man. I have run out of things to talk about, finally. That is the issue. That is the issue with doing all of these streams, is I have run out of things to talk about. Silent Xander, you can I can barely voice over from all the noise. Yeah, that's part of why I gave up voiceover last year. I was doing a lot of voiceover work in 2020 before I moved. ever since I moved, the dogs are in a area where they can see deer and shit running around in the backyard or in the woods behind the house, and they can see so much more. So they just start raising hell every 5 minutes. So I can't do voiceover work. And I got a 14-year-old screaming at the Xbox a room away instead of below me. So I can't really do voiceover work anymore. That, and I was dealing with a lot of just shitty clients. People wanting me to do, 5,000 word scripts for $10. Like, and then expecting me to do full retakes of it for free. And I was like, I'm done. Can't voice over the noise from my dogs. Yep. Are there any plans in universe you regret in both the original one? No. Pretty much everything in the original one. But now, obviously the hindsight of some people we pushed when speaking out happened. But more recent memory, I'm genuinely trying to think here. Oh joy, it's Charlotte. Dogs and cousins, dogs and brothers for me. Gee, I wonder why she wasn't happy to be part of WrestleMania. Because God forbid the spotlight be on someone else, eh, Ashley? Let's see. I'm genuinely trying to think of anything I haven't liked in recent memory from Universe. I still say that the Drew McIntyre Seth Rollins feud, the Drew and Seth feud dragged on for too long. I think I gave Seth Rollins way too many opportunities against Drew. It should have been Seth loses at SummerSlam, returns at Clash of Champions, loses at Hell in a Cell, and we just end the feud with a Survivor Series. 3 matches, and we'd have been fine. Charlotte loses to Ripley. We shall see. Yeah, you've been on like 8 of them, so who cares? Hang on, I know what we need. More than you watched in 9 months. Yeah, this is more than I've watched of it in a while as well. Seeing if I can find it. Okay, I can't get the clip. Have you thought about a content house for the future? I don't have the funds for that. What I was looking for is the Triple H clip. Charlotte, this does not concern you. Get out of here. Graphic says 12, Charlotte. According to YouTube, you are not one of their golden boys who can get away with whatever. So I can, yeah. Also, I wouldn't want to live with. I hate to put it this way. I don't want to live with other content creators. Like, I'm happily in a relationship with plans to move in with my significant other, and if that's the case, I'd rather it just be me and her. Oh man. That was. I can't tell you what she said in that promo other than, wham, wham, my last name is Flair, give me championship. Oh god, Charlotte's going to be the one to fight Ripley next, isn't she? Waiting for Tessa Blanchard debut. I don't think Tessa's coming anytime soon. Take a certain type of person to live with. There's too much drama. Content houses are not much fun for those living them if they want real lives. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. No desire to live with anyone other than my significant other. Yay, more commercials. That's just what I wanted. I'm just checking Twitter at this point. I don't really know I don't know how I'm gonna do 2 more of these fucking streams. We're not even a full hour into Raw yet. Need a co-host. And sometimes, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I just gotta go solo though. Normally, I could do this. Like, if this was the first stream I'd done solo, like, if I had not done 24 hours of live streams this last week, I'd probably be super energetic and hyped up and ready to go tonight. But I'm not. We're now into Raw. Only surprise so far is the Viking Raiders. Don't get me wrong, happy to see them, but expected a little more from the Raw after Mania. That's why I chose to watch it. Been a bit of a snooze fest so far, though. You know, keep your questions coming, though, and give me something to talk about, you know? I did announce it on Twitter, but I have finally decided what the prize for Masters of the LS11 Universe is. It has finally been decided. It is going to be, well, I'll wait and give me a second to let some intrigue come first before I talk about what it is. Is my London trip still on for this year? It's next year. Next year. Watching for this Blanchard debut. Well, I think the Tessa Blanchard debut is a long shot. I don't think it's happening tonight. I think there's not been any rumor on it, obviously, but like I don't think it's coming anytime soon. But yeah, no, the London trip's 2022, not 2021. So it's still another year, which is good because I got to save up money for it. I had to pay my taxes this week, and taxes fucking suck. NXT commercial for tomorrow. I'll be watching that tomorrow with you guys as well. Why? I don't know. Still got time. You gonna still pub hop? We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, so the prize, for those curious, for Masters of the LS11 Universe, because there are still over 60 points on the line for LS11 Universe, Masters of the LS11 Universe. In fact, I've got to actually do a little bit of tweaking to. I've got all of the Google Forms ready to go for the rest of the season. I've just got to, wait until each pay-per-view is coming to put them out. The point total has actually gone up a little bit. It was 89 originally. I believe the new total is 93. So we've actually added some matches to the remaining pay-per-views for the year. Maybe EO after the Oscar match. Who knows? I'm not holding out hope. Look at Rhea. That is a badass individual right there. Let's see. So yeah, the prize for Masters of the LS11 Universe because there's still over 60 points on the line for it, is you will be winning a trophy that's going to be about that tall, and it's going to have the LS11 Universe logo in it, and it will say Masters of the LS11 Universe Season 2, Universe Mode Season 2, winner, and then it'll be your name. It'll have your name engraved on it, and whoever wins, I will find a way. If you don't have Discord or Twitter or something, I will find a way to contact you privately, or we'll tell you to contact me privately, and we will discuss shipping information. And I will have the trophy shipped to me first, and I will put a signature on it or something. And I will also include, because what I will also include is a autographed by myself and Ray poster for either probably just for that season's WrestleMania. And we'll ship those to you if you win Masters of the LS11 Universe, just to give you guys some incentive to play. Still waiting for your Zandermania poster. Well, the thing is, I can't sell Zandermania posters because I don't own the rights to Geralt of Rivia, Kratos, and all these other characters on the posters. Only characters that I could put on that poster and get away with are me. Like any other character, I could get sued for having on there, except for my own intellectual property, which is me and the Zander clones. So when I have a chance to get some printed that people actually want, I'll ship them off. But I haven't had time to go get anything printed. It's been kind of a chaotic few months. Vince better not make Rhea lose. We'll see. She'll probably beat Asuka, no issue, but Charlotte's probably going to confront her because we can't have nice things. Here we go. Stealing a clip real quick. Second coming of Roman 2017. Yeah, I saw when you said that earlier. You guys want to know how I feel when Vince will forget he has a women's champion now that WrestleMania is over. Yeah, unless her name is Charlotte, he forgets he has champions. Oh, yay, commercials. All right, you guys ready for this? Shout out to my buddy Tom Campbell for this one. Us. Yes, we've got Rhea Ripley as Raw Women's Champion. She's going to do great, Vince. How about Charlotte? Us.
Let us have nice things!
There we go. 2016, 2015. No, I'd say 2017. 2016. No. I'm trying to think, honestly, Zach. 2017. That was the most Roman hate year. Because that was the year he beat The Undertaker. Or was that 16? Hold up. Yeah, 2017 was the year he beat Undertaker. He beat Cena. What else? 2017 was the most Roman hate-filled year, no doubt. People hated him after the Undertaker thing. He beat Strowman. But Strowman beat him a couple times as well, so I don't really count that one. I don't think he should have beat Braun at Fastlane. I don't think. Not then, at least. Granted, I don't know. I prefer Braun when people can beat him and it's believable. Look, I'm not a big Braun Strowman guy. I'm a level with you guys. I'm not a big Braun Strowman guy. That's why he's not doing much in Universe. That's why he's never really done much in Universe. I've never been a big Braun. Never been a big fan of Braun. But Braun falls into an archetype for a character that troubles me. Because I don't like characters that can't be beat, that are on TV every week. That's why sometimes I don't, when Brock's not champion, I don't mind Brock. I don't mind Brock when he's not champion, because Brock's an attraction. Brock as champion bothers me because I don't think that the world champion, I don't think we're in an era anymore where the world champion should be gone for months at a time. Well, that's not what we're talking about right now. Thanks, Carol. Anyway, yeah, no, like Braun being unbeatable and on TV every week. As soon as you finally do beat him clean, it becomes an issue because then it takes all of the shine off of him. And I'm not saying he should have been getting beat week in, week out, and I'm not saying he should have been getting beat often. But I think they've gotten into a good level finally where guys like Rollins, like Braun, like Drew, or not Braun, Lashley and Drew can beat him and it doesn't take away as much shine. Just having Drew goes to SmackDown. Well, I don't know if they're doing a superstar shakeup or not. So we'll see, but who knows? Who really knows? This matchup has a lot less shine to it the second time around, I'll admit that. Yes, I am indeed drained from wrestling 7. And 2 nights of TakeOver. And NXT UK Prelude. And now Raw, and then NXT tomorrow, and SmackDown Friday. So yes, I'm very drained from wrestling. But I made the commitment that I'd be here. So here I am, trying to keep things as light as possible. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Dad got it for me a couple of years ago. I did. We had a Rick Roll music video at the beginning of this stream, so seemed fitting to wear this for the stream today. Appreciate it. What? I guess Asuka just undershot that. Strange. All right then. Oh! Ouch. Hopefully they just hope. I hate to be this way about Asuka because I love Asuka, but hopefully, what? Corey is saving it, or Corey's attempting to save it. Bless him, but these two are just struggling tonight. I'm gonna say hopefully Rhea just kind of wins and we can move on. Rollins was a good first match for Ray's son, someone making him look like a pro. I mean, yeah, Seth was a good first opponent to have work with someone in their first match. I agree. We're only 1 hour into Raw, by the way. This is a 3-hour show. We're an hour in. Oh, that made it sound like we were going to another commercial. It's going to be like, we've only been back for like 2 minutes. Oh! Name someone else who can make it look like bro. AJ Styles, Kenny Omega, Cody, Dustin Rhodes. Let's see, who else? Daniel Bryan, Finn Balor, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa. I can keep going. Cesaro. I can keep going. Jericho. Thank you, JJ Hunt. Don't know how I forgot about Jericho. There have been a lot. There have been a few too many moves onto the apron the last few days for my taste. Like Ray put it best yesterday, I think it was. When everyone does that spot, it loses its charm. Oh, joy! Welcome back, Charlotte. Hey, Charlotte.
Let us have nice things!
Triple threat at Backlash. Or, and this is a strange and unheard of idea, don't do the rematch on Raw and just do Rhea Asuka at Backlash and keep Charlotte away from the title for a while. Because we're a bit sick of Charlotte. This is why I don't watch week to week, by the way. This is why I don't watch week to week. Charlotte, this doesn't concern you. Get out of here. No. Do not have Charlotte win Money in the Bank. You know why? Charlotte doesn't need Money in the Bank. Carmella was the first winner, which Miz and Morrison split tonight. Here we go. Anyway, Charlotte doesn't need Money in the Bank. Carmella being the first winner was perfect. That was someone who wasn't quite that. This is what Money in the Bank is supposed to be for. Like, this is why we have it on Adam Cole right now, or why we had it on EC3 last year. They're not quite there yet. But with just enough building time, that briefcase will solidify them as a main eventer. And Adam Cole, I could be argued, was already ready when we brought him to SmackDown. But that briefcase has given us just a bit more time to where when he does cash it in, you're going to believe it a lot more. It's the same way that when Carmella cashed in, you believed it a little more because you wouldn't have believed her just winning the title, no issue. Alexa Bliss won it the next year, wasn't as big a fan of that. Bayley won it the next year, it revitalized her career, I'll give you that. But same with Asuka last year. But I'd have argued Shayna should have gotten it last year. But Money in the Bank does not need to go to someone who's a 13-time champion or whatever Charlotte is. Same way that Randy Orton didn't need it in 2013. Same way Brock Lesnar did not fucking need it in 2019. And the same way Miz didn't need it last year after he beat Otis for it. Like, you're getting like real pissed off Zander today, clearly. And I don't think Otis should have had it last year either. They put it on him because they thought it was funny. That's the only reason they put it on him, because they were like, he made Vince laugh. Vince thought he was funny. Let's put the briefcase on it. Like last year, I'll tell you, Otis should not have won the Money in the Bank briefcase. I agree with everyone on that. Last year, who all was in Money in the Bank last year? Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, Aleister Black. That was your winner right there, Aleister Black. That's who should have won last year. 2019 should not have been Brock. It should have been Andrade or Ali. 2018, who won it in 2018? Don't tell me who won them, because I know who won them. I just have to double down and think about it again. 2018 was Braun. Braun didn't need it. Bobby Roode could have won it. Kevin Owens could have won it. Kevin Owens didn't need it, arguably, but he'd have been a better choice than Braun. 2017, Corbin was the right choice in 2017. He just shouldn't have lost because he had potential. Nobody say it in the chat. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. But he's boring. Don't want to hear it. 2017, he was really good. They flattened him out in 2018. Might just be my opinion, but you know what? I'm entitled to it. It's my stream. 2016, it was won by Ambrose. That was good. 15 was 15 Rollins? No, 15 wasn't Rollins. 15 was Sheamus. Sheamus didn't need it. Should have been Rusev, but he was injured. 14 was perfect with Rollins. And then 13, I wasn't watching yet, but I know Sandow. Sandow was a good choice. Orton was a bad choice. So on and so forth. I'm done with my Money in the Bank rant now, though. I'm a little too tired to keep this rant going. I'm taking the earbuds out during these commercials. Depending on, where you are and what cable provider you have is going to depend on what commercial and what you're watching on is going to depend on what commercials you see. Let's just say I've been getting commercials for things that I don't care one bit about today. But, Rollins winning, it gave us the greatest WrestleMania moment ever. I'm not going to say it's the greatest WrestleMania moment ever. It's definitely one of the greatest WrestleMania moments ever. It's one of my favorites. It's not my absolute favorite. I will watch the SmackDown commercial, though, just to see what I'm going to be watching on Friday. Wait, you're telling me, guys, I just saw a commercial for SmackDown. You're telling me Friday Night SmackDown is live on Friday? Holy shit. I thought it was going to be on Thursday. Mandy Rose has chosen death, it would seem. Or she and Dana just turned it. Who cares? Quite honestly, who cares? Hey, Nia, they just kind of walked off. I think you could probably catch up. They didn't run away. They just walked off. It's my first time saying the Alexa Bliss thing. I'm confused. So she's trying to destroy the Fiend? That's just fucking creepy. I don't like that. What the fuck was that? Huh? I don't know what I just watched. That I don't even know what to say. I'm a fan of Alexa. Wow. I just I can't. This I'm just gonna straight up say it. Never, and I mean never, expect to see the Fiend and Alexa Bliss paired in the LS11 universe. But Zander, we like it. Yeah, well, this is one of those times where I put my foot down and say, this is the LS11 universe. If I think something's fucking stupid, I ain't doing it. I have a feeling John Morrison and Miz split is coming tonight. And my God, I'll say it. Let it be it. Let this end Miz and Morrison. Send Morrison over to SmackDown and let him have a singles run. Simple as that. Let Morrison have a singles run. Because we really just Mada, I don't know if you're in the chat. Mada, if you're out there, Mada has put it best. Mada and I had a the first time we ever talked with one another, like over an actual call, a few months ago, when we were talking about Miz and Morrison, because he was doing a thing with Miz and Morrison in his universe. And he said, I love John Morrison. It's a shame that since he came back in 2020, he's only been the Miz's bitch. Or Morrison to NXT. I don't think he'd be going to NXT personally. So that's what I'm just thinking realistic here. Send him to SmackDown. NXT would be a great fit for him, but like NXT's already got such a stacked roster that they don't really need anyone new like John Morrison. Like you look at NXT, they've got pretty stacked divisions across the board. Huh. Because Taya is there. Well, yeah, but you know, I've said it. I've gone on record saying it before. I don't think that just because you're married or dating that means you have to be an on-screen pairing. Like Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch didn't need to be an on-screen pairing in 2019. Stand by that. Miz and Maurice, it worked for. Lana and Rusev, it worked for, but for some reason they just kept deciding they needed to split them up. They had a good thing going for a while. Triple H and Stephanie, that's fine. I mean, that one you kind of have to do. You can't really do much separation between them at this point. Let's see, what other wrestling couples? Cena and Nikki did not need to be paired together. Bryan and Brie didn't need to get paired together. It works magic sometimes. 50-50 with wrestling couples. 50% of the time, it works on screen if they're a real-life couple. The other 50% of the time, it doesn't. It doesn't click because just because they're dating outside of the ring doesn't mean they need to be together inside the ring. The Rollins one was no, it was not. Zach, I know you love Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins can have shitty segments. And he and Becky it felt awkward seeing them together on TV. Because they didn't really want to be together on TV. Like, to each their own. Did I just kill my earbuds? No, we're good. Like, to each their own. But it was not that great. Poor Johnny. Miz is about to turn on Morrison. I'm not watching Miz and Mrs. just in case anyone's curious. I'm just not. Phones have Wi-Fi issues. Understandable. Wi-Fi issues are the worst. Hello, Damian Priest. I was kind of hoping you'd be away from this feud now. It's kind of hoping you could move into something more serious, honestly. I have Gucci slip-ons on. Miz 2021. Oh, man. You know, here we are. Miz and Morrison against Damian Priest. And hello, Ray.
You didn't invite me, so I crashed.
Hello, Ray.
Hello.
I didn't want to make you sit through Raw.
At least give me the option to.
Did it take you an hour and a half to realize I'd gone live?
No, I'm just waiting.
Oh man. Oh man. You've dodged a bullet not seeing the first half of Raw, I'll tell you that.
Why?
It's not been great.
Okay.
Charlotte's back.
Oh.
She crashed a Raw Women's title match.
Okay.
Attacked both of them, caused it to go into no contest. Alexa Bliss apparently is trying to destroy the Fiend now.
All right.
Matt Riddle got destroyed by Bobby Lashley, and the Viking Raiders are back. And that is about all I can think of. And it looks like they're splitting Miz and Morrison.
All right.
So yeah, like I said, you've missed nothing. I've been in the same 3 ads the entire hour and a half Raw's been on, and it's just not been fun.
Yes, we know, Thrive Market. You're still expensive.
Oh, well, I'm now getting the Thrive Market ad. I've gotten like 5 U.S. Marines ads, and I'm like, dude, I graduated high school 3 years ago. Leave me alone. I wasn't interested then. I'm not interested now.
You did amazing at WrestleMania, but now it's time for you to do what you do.
Oh, you're getting the Bad Bunny tour ad?
Yeah.
I could just hear, you did amazing at WrestleMania.
If he, I pray to God, just the whole tour he uses the Triple H mic.
I hope so.
Yeah, I don't listen to his music, so.
Yeah. You feel like he's going to, though. Well, we are an hour and a half into Raw, and there have been no night after WrestleMania debuts, so I'm not entirely sure why we're here. Look at those abs on John Morrison. It's a handsome man right there.
Miz TV happened for its first time like in 2013, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It took me forever to realize it was a derogative of MTV.
Yeah.
Like it was like 15 when I realized. I was like, oh. See, Zach says, yay, we get to hear Graves say Johnny drip drip again. I'll be honest. My
My blood boils when I hear Johnny Drip Drip because it infuriates me that a talent like John Morrison has been demeaned to a comedy goofball. I'm pretty sure Damian Priest already beat these guys in a handicap once. Damian Priest might actually pull this off, Corey says, as Damian Priest has taken 90% of this match.
So I get they were looking for someone to like do the whole Bad Bunny angle. Should have found someone else because Priest's character really does not fit.
Well, Ray, don't you know they're both Puerto Rican, so therefore, in Vince McMahon's mind, you are of the same ethnicity, so therefore, you're friends.
No, but like I don't know, to me like the Archer of Infamy gimmick.
Oh, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I figured you were being sarcastic, Zach. I was just venting how I feel about the whole nicknames they've decided to give Miz and Morrison.
I think maybe he should just like go away for a month and then come back with the actual Archer of Infamy gimmick.
I mean, he's doing fine. He's been on a roll on the roster.
Right now, he's just going to be Bad Bunny's friend.
I think maybe he's definitely probably going to beat Miz and Morrison here, I would think.
Yeah, but like the gear, that doesn't work. It's something Bad Bunny would design for wrestling gear.
Well, what I was going to say is I think he's going to beat Miz and Morrison here, and that's just it. I think we're done with the Bad Bunny stuff after that.
Yeah, which is why I'm saying go away for a month and then come back a heel character of the actual Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest.
Well, you said that he was a face in his last few months in NXT.
I know, but still, the gimmick works best as a heel.
Yeah, to each their own on that one, I suppose.
Huh.
Yeah, I do have to agree with Zach on this one. If he goes away, then Vince will forget about him.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, take anyone off TV for a few weeks and they come back and pretty much change their gimmick or their character however you kind of want.
Well, yeah, but you get my point.
Why not just have, like, a series of Mania rematches?
I mean, that's kind of what tonight's been.
But, like, that's actually fun. Oh, come on.
Oh my God.
Ah. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't rip off his shirt, Priest.
Oh, piss off.
Do you realize what happened last time someone peeled off the Miz's shirt in a brutal attack? The last one to do that was Alex Riley. Look what happened to him. My point exactly.
Oh, piss off.
Why are you doing your best to cover him up?
He wears less in his normal ring gear.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, why are you trying? He wears trunks. $50-50 booking, everyone. Oh, God. Now you.
Hey, they almost got you the win at Mania last night.
Yeah, Zander, that was a necessary evil.
So was Tamina. We can agree on that.
So from the minute that match ended, I hated them again.
I mean, you did see how quickly I got up, right? Like maybe nobody saw it. It's funny when things happen like that.
Why are we watching Raw? Why did I decide this was a good idea?
Okay, honestly, I forget Dana Brooke works there, and she's part of so many acts, and I still don't remember her.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot she was part of Titus Worldwide, but apparently she was.
She's someone else's friend every week.
Could have fooled me.
I mean,
Like,
she was Emma's friend first.
Yeah, and that dragged Emma down.
Yeah. Then Emma got hurt, so she became Charlotte's friend.
Mhm.
And then Charlotte got rid of her, and she went on her own. And I think for a little while she was someone else's friend, but I don't remember. And now she's Mandy Rose's friend.
I could swear to God she teamed with Summer Rae at some point.
I think Summer Rae was gone before then. Maybe. Zach, I'm gonna tell you, buddy, just give up. Give up the hope. They're not debuting Io Shirai tonight.
Probably for the best. She'd probably do better on SmackDown.
They're not debuting anyone tonight. I've given up.
Unless it's like the main event.
Right, but even then, other than Samoa Joe returning from injury, who else is there? Adam Cole's probably sticking around NXT for a while, which is probably for the best.
Never underestimate your opponent. Inspired by the new movie Nobody, on demand this Friday. Visit QWatch.com for more. Intercontinental Champion JBL and Rey Mysterio back on the grand stage in WrestleMania.
Are you also getting a random replay of WrestleMania 2009?
Yeah. I guess maybe it was like JBL's last match, but still. Why do you want to show that? It was embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't even know what we just watched. That was weird.
Burger could perform miracles. This burger could save relationships.
This is your normal cheeseburger. You also have bacon jam on it. Well, compliments to the chef. Who do this together? Sonic bacon jam cheeseburger. You know?
Elevated flavor.
If Garcia listened to those who rejected him, he never would have made a name for himself, bonding up some of the biggest names in pro sports. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes him lion. Modelo, food for those without fighting spirit.
Dogs don't know what's good for them. Like not being able to leave a good stick alone.
Oh, man.
Greenies, something better for your dog to chew on.
Advil Dual Action fights pain two ways. It's the first and only FDA-approved combination of Advil plus acetaminophen. Advil targets pain. Acetaminophen blocks it. Advil Dual Action. Fast pain relief that lasts 8 hours.
So, you're gonna buy the car? Please. If I could just go home and discuss things with my wife. I've been here all weekend.
I don't even know what we're watching at this point, Ray. Carol was in the chat earlier before she left from that saying, Xander, you need a co-host for a show like Raw. I'm like, Ray being here is not going to make it any more talking. We're both going to be bored out of our minds, so it'll just be two of us sitting here quietly. Ray will just add another viewpoint at least.
We have the diarrhea.
Oh.
So,
Only pay for what you need.
enough to feel your best and look it by using Just for Men shampoo and hair color to eliminate gray in 5 easy minutes. It's time to look forward. Just for Men shampoo and color.
Itchy, scratchy, family not getting clean? Get Charmin Ultra Strong. It just cleans better, so your family can use less. Hello, cream bottom. Enjoy the dough with Charmin.
Hey, look here. This ain't just crust. This is
Okay.
What's up?
Let me. Oh God. 1 sec. I'm trying this text.
Tomorrow at 7 Central on USA.
I always forget about how the night after WrestleMania, they just play the theme song of WrestleMania while showing some still images of it.
Okay. Sorry, I just found that a text. Anyway,
You're good.
no, it's just like when you see those like Papa John ads with the you got what I need song. It's like okay, Papa John's. I don't care if you feature a song by a black artist in your commercial. You're still pretty racist.
Ah, Shayna, how'd you get stuck here?
Redesigning the Thunderdome.
They're in a different arena.
I know, but you still probably built the same setup.
Yeah. Shayna and I are coming from behind. Nope, they just were taking a while. No Reginald, so that's good.
You're a few seconds ahead of me.
Ah. There we go. I pause it for a few seconds, just kind of using the audio I can hear through your end. So we can hear your end pretty loud and clear.
Coming in, there was lots of focus as to what kind of chaos that would result in. Ultimately, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler showing they were.
Oh, yay. A comedy angle featuring Nia Jax.
We're after WrestleMania, people. Remember when it was like, oh, what's going to happen on the Raw after WrestleMania? What angles will we get going into the summer? What stars will debut? Will new alliances be made? What storylines will be guaranteed to happen?
Pretty much.
Now it's just like, all right, guys, time for. Is Nia gonna start is Nia gonna trip in this match?
Probably.
She's going to run and trip, isn't she?
Probably. I just do not care anymore. I don't even know what to say. Like, been a pretty disappointing Raw, is all I can think to say. We can probably all agree the most entertaining part of this stream was my music video to open the show. Current LS11 Universe SmackDown Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler.
You know, I took a 2-hour nap earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Really wish I'd done it like at 8 o'clock when Raw started. I was afraid Shayna was about to get rolled up. I was going to say, why is it Nia keeps being the one that everyone hates, but Shayna's the one that keeps taking all the pins?
Why do they have people in these lighthearted angles whose characters scream serious? Like Shayna and Damian Priest are both perfect examples of this.
Yep. Like,
There's people who could have given it to them.
Shayna should be Rhea Ripley's big challenger for the summer. But you know why she's not going to be?
Because Vince isn't interested.
More importantly, Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah. Charlotte can't be under the illusion that it's just the internet fans. My boob!
Are they just going to... I think they're taking the count out. I think the referee sped up the count out a little bit. I hear Sid struggling to get Woody to come in, and all I can say is, karma's a bitch, ain't it? And for those that don't know, Woody is my brother's German Shepherd, who refuses to come inside when I'm supposed to be the one bringing him. My brother's all like, he comes right in when I do it. I don't know what your issue with him is. So hearing him have to struggle is making my night.
I feel like the one that Woody primarily did, because he always comes to me.
Yeah, well, you know.
He's got good energy. Dogs just like me.
Fair.
Dogs aren't a big fan of Zander.
Xander's not a big fan of dogs either, so, you know.
Yeah.
Fair trade-off. So we were talking about at the start of the show. Who do you think's next for Bobby?
Orton.
Orton?
Orton.
Maybe.
Evidently, now Alexa Bliss is trying to destroy the Fiend, like you said. And Drew, I'm not sure if they're going to keep doing that feud, but Orton could easily insert himself coming off the win at WrestleMania.
Yeah. They haven't said anything. But if they're going to do a superstar shakeup, Drew's probably going to SmackDown, would be my guess.
They're not doing a superstar shakeup.
They're not?
No, they're doing no draft. They saved that for Sweeps Week.
For what?
Sweeps Week. It's a time in the fall where it's somehow it determines different advertisers for TV shows, and so TV networks want you to put on big shows that week.
Okay.
So Yeah, it had to be. No. When the new season of Last Man Standing premiere?
It's been a while. Like, this is one of those. Last Man Standing is one of those shows where the new season starts in like 1 month and it's only like a 14 episode thing, but it takes almost a full year to get all 14 of those episodes.
Okay. Was it like fall?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the episode where Mike Baxter had the crossover with his character from Home Improvement.
Yeah, Tim Taylor.
Yeah, that was a sweet episode. They wanted to get big ratings. Also, okay, I'm not saying anything bad about SmackDown. I think Fox is kicking themselves right now.
Probably.
Because they moved Last Man Standing out of that time slot and moved SmackDown. SmackDown, what, gets like 2.5 million on average?
Yeah, something like that.
Million. Do you want to know the ratings on Last Man Standing?
Sure.
8 to 9 million.
So I'd like to read you this comment that I just got on a video game channel.
Mm-hmm.
No offense, but I hate this. In my opinion only, though. No hate. Peace sign emoji. But I'm not a big fan of video games. And remove. Piss off, trolls. Not in the mood today.
Oh,
You good?
Can you see me?
Nope. Now I
see me
can.
now? Okay, sorry. Read that again.
I just deleted it. It's probably in my email still, so let me pull that up.
I cut out right as you were getting to the comment.
Of course you did.
I don't have control over that. Hi, Hayden.
Welcome back, Hayden. Shit, what are...
Damn, Jackie, I don't control the weather.
My phone and I are having an issue with emails lately, where it's just not wanting to show me my emails.
Oh my god.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
No offense, but I hate this. In my opinion only, though. No hate. Peace sign emoji. But I'm not a big fan of video games. Open eyes, straight line, face emoji. Closed eyes, straight line, face emoji. Frowny face emoji. Every word in this is capitalized at the first letter.
I don't know what to tell you there.
Yeah, me neither. Like, it's a video game channel. There's gonna be fucking video games on it.
So, I want someone, I might make this myself, of like the clips of WrestleMania getting rained out on its first night almost, and then having to postpone the show 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
Jackie, I can't control the weather.
Night one. I was looking more forward to a lot of the matches on night two, but night one started with that, and then Shayna and Nia.
That was night 2, you mean?
No, I was saying night one better.
Yeah, but you were saying night 1 started with that match.
Don't you mean Saturday at Saturday WrestleMania?
Yeah,
Just
that's
like
what Michael Cole would have you know.
WrestleMania Backlash.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we getting the copyright logo at 10 o'clock? Weird.
What?
Someone done messed up. We were getting the copyright show ending logo for a second there.
Oh. Actually, I think they just flash up on the screen like every now and again throughout the show.
Maybe.
We don't watch Raw enough to know that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. This makes me think we're just doing Drew Lashley again.
Okay, if they had if they're going to continue this feud, Lashley better retain the title.
Yeah, because then what was the
If
point
they get
otherwise?
Backlash and Drew just wins it, God, you wasted a month. You wasted the only live crowd you'd have till SummerSlam, because that's the next time they're having a live crowd at the very earliest.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if everyone gets vaccinated, Money in the Bank. Maybe. Orton.
Just Drew again. Like I said, love Drew, but like, come on. Find something else to do.
Let the angle die for a while. Let it die down.
I know WrestleMania was going to come down to a few things. Claymore, Kurt Law, who makes the first mistake? I'm not enough to admit I made that first mistake when I allowed you to distract me. Cost me the match, but I have no excuses. You're right about the hurt lock. Lashley cinches that hurt lock in. There's not much you can do about it.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
If you were just going to do this to have Drew lose at Mania instead of winning the belt back from a live crowd, why not just keep the belt on him till Mania and have Bobby become champion last night?
Because they had to get Money in the Bank off of The Miz somehow.
You could have had Miz run in, cash in, get hit with a Claymore, 1, 2, 3.
But right, they had to make The Miz champion. It was important.
To the Bad Bunny feud?
Yeah, clearly.
And that disturbing entrance that will
Yeah.
haunt my nightmares. Okay, I want to remind you, like, that we literally saw a woman, like, it was bleeding out of her forehead, looking like Zane's mistress up on a box, and that bunny thing was still the most disturbing shit I saw all night.
I fell out of my chair having a mental breakdown from that entrance.
Yeah, it was like, what is happening? Why? This is scarier than anything the Fiend could ever do. This is just like Easter.
Oh joy! It only gets worse.
I am still a few seconds behind you, remember that.
No, you're ahead of me. Like, I'm hearing things on your end before I hear them on mine.
No, Strowman just came out on my end.
For once in my life, maybe I gotta agree with you. Drew McIntyre, you lost. That means you take your ass to the back of the line. While the monster
Hey, Braun, didn't Bobby squash you to get a title match?
Annihilation? It's a pretty even match. You have to literally rip the door in to get him back in. Please give me some credit. I called that.
Yeah, that's why I groaned.
Orton, you are the best. When you try. You've been autopiloting it for a minute.
He's been autopiloting for the Fiend feud.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh joy. Hello, Adam Pearce.
Vince has lost it. Vince has lost it, man.
He ain't had it for a while, friend.
Now, I know what you're thinking, guys. Could we have someone big from NXT debut, possibly in the Fatal 4-Way? No, that makes too much sense. Why isn't it called WrestleMania Raw?
Yeah. And why not WrestleMania SmackDown this week?
Because that was last week.
Oh, yeah, it was. Do it again, though.
I'm feeling like, wouldn't it have been better just to live react to the Broken Skull Sessions episode?
Yeah.
Have you watched that yet?
I've heard recaps of it. I don't really feel like I need to watch it.
I agree. Why did you let go of Steve Cutler but keep Jackson Riker and have him involved in an angle at WrestleMania?
I feel just the worst for Wesley Blake in all of this. Poor guy can't catch a break.
Yeah. I might actually go back and NXT TakeOver watch along just so I can find the clip of me going, I do not like his boxy head. I do not. I wish he got poisoned. Way of lead. Hopefully after this, Devlin will be on the shelf. That man Devlin can fuck himself.
I wonder what you were talking about. I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah.
It's pretty early on in the stream.
Yeah. That man Devlin.
I also have a couple clips now. I played this after today's music video.
Did everyone see that? Because I will not be doing it again.
And this one's more for me, but this is what I'm going to play whenever Charlotte interrupts things.
Let us have nice things!
At least tomorrow's a real show. NXT run by someone who knows what they're doing. I'm going to argue on that one. NXT has not been the same for a while. So I'll believe it when I see it.
then it will be the first of many steps to help your habits. But we're not saying that. We can say that Daily Harvest takes care of food so that food can take care of you. At Daily Harvest, Peacock and USA are the homes of WWE. Live Mondays on USA. It's the pulse-pounding drama of Monday Night Raw. Then live Tuesdays on USA. Witness the in-your-face action of NXT. Welcome to NXT. Then head over to Peacock for everything else WWE.
Except Raw, except SmackDown.
Wait, what?
So Peacock and USA, which is like Peacock and USA are the only place to get WWE. Find Raw on USA, NXT on USA, then go to Peacock for the rest of it. Like, you're ignoring the Fox deal.
Pretty much. Oh my God, Ray! I know everyone in the chat's already heard me mention. Ray, did you know Friday Night SmackDown is this Friday?
God. Okay, for those of you who know, I'm an MMA fan. You guys know I've been an MMA. I've been a Conor McGregor apologist. I've said, you know what, Conor, he's had some rough patches in recent years with addiction. Let's give him another chance. And I really respected him after he said he was going to donate like $15 million to Dustin Poirier's charity foundation with their second fight. Turns out, Conor never donated that money. And when Dustin called him out on it, Conor just pulled out of their third fight, which was getting put together. So, yeah, fuck Conor.
Well, that just kind of came out of nowhere. Don't really know where that.
Don't really know where that came from. Sure.
I was just scrolling through my newsfeed and I read a story about it.
Yeah. Can't wait until next year when we watch. Can't wait until next year when we watch WrestleMania.
No, Zander, it's not WrestleMania. We've established. It's WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. Duh. My daddy said so!
Oh God.
"13-time champion in 6 years."
7. They count her 2014 NXT title win.
Whatever. That doesn't make this any better.
No, you're right. It still equals 2 reigns a year.
Yeah.
But like 6 of them were in 2016.
Yeah. Okay. At least they turned her properly heel and like are just kind of being like, okay, whatever. Yeah, we like her. Yeah, we like her. You don't like her. Deal with it.
Yeah.
This is what got Reigns over, so hopefully this can like give Charlotte a burst of life, even though I highly doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Huh?
No, I doubt it because Reigns' thing wasn't I take opportunities from your favorites. Reigns' thing was no, I'm the best and you're gonna respect me.
Yeah. See, here's the thing though. Becky is not around. Charlotte's, my opinion, her best rival. Becky's not around. Sasha on SmackDown. Bayley on SmackDown. Anyone else in the division, she's going to bury. She can only lose to a horsewoman, Zander. That's a rule. She can only ever lose to a horsewoman, don't you know?
Apparently.
She can only ever lose to a horsewoman or Ronda Rousey. And not another MMA horsewoman. She can't lose to Shayna Baszler. No, that's not allowed. I swear to God, one time someone in a promo, someone said, like, this is how I think this is like how small she is. I think not how small. I think this is just how like ignorant Charlotte is. Someone said, "You wonder why why I can always beat Paige? It's because wrestling is in my blood." I'm like, do you not know who you're wrestling? Do you know none of her background?
I don't see, Zach. At that point, you're just throwing people into factions with the hope that it'll work when there's no connection between the characters.
Yeah. I don't know why Elias isn't apologizing for teaming with Jackson Riker at all.
You know, you talked about Kofi. You're talking about Braun whipping a tag team's ass. I think it's Scott Dawson of the Revival, or now I believe Dax Harwood of FTR, who said it best. We, as a tag team division, need to learn that under every circumstance, Braun will kick our collective asses. My phone flashing a notification? Nope.
I do love that new gear, though. That's great gear, Zander.
It is great gear. They've been wearing it for like a month, though, so. It's
It's about you, Jackson, and how you disgraced everyone by being here.
so Xavier Woods just became Lemon Grab from Adventure Time for a second there. Zach says, I'm way ahead of you watching on TV. What are you watching? We're watching on YouTube TV. But Zach, you got to keep in mind, you're going to be ahead of us because there's going to be a delay in what you see versus our live stream. So we're probably watching the same things at the same time. You're just not seeing our reactions for probably about 20 seconds because that's the delay that there is between YouTube and or us being on StreamYard and you seeing it on YouTube.
With those trunks Riker has on, they know what they've done.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Look at that ear-to-ear smile. He knows what he's done.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the way they pronounce Omos.
Okay. How is this the Raw after WrestleMania?
StreamYard, the website we use to do these live streams from. It's what a lot of people use.
Don't miss a moment.
Yeah, man. Because, it's like Miss, but his name is Miz.
You get it. You get it.
Look at that ear-to-ear smile. They know what they've done.
Who do you got winning the triple threat match? Drew?
Yeah, probably Drew.
No. Okay, so
What?
I didn't know that Law and Order had gotten Dylan McDermott to be in their show,
Mhm.
and now I'm sad. Because I love Dylan McDermott. He deserves better than this.
Eh.
I lose track. Is Law and Order like... How many variations of that show are there?
I don't know. I don't particularly care. I'm really looking forward to Saturday at 1:32 p.m.
Why?
That is when ARW Redemption 2021 ends,
Uh-huh.
and my 2 weeks straight of streaming are done. And I do not have to stream until Friday, the 23rd, which is our next Patreon watch along.
Just like it cuts to us. I miss my family.
Yeah. I got date night after ARW on Saturday, so at least there's that.
Ooh.
We're gonna finish the Batman Telltale game. We're gonna watch episode 5 of Falcon Winter Soldier. So
I did watch episode 4, by the way.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So I heard a theory online. I'm genuinely wondering it at this point.
Hold up. Before we do that,
Spoilers.
just so we're not those guys. This way you guys know to mute. Okay, go.
Is the new Captain America a Winter Soldier?
No.
There's a theory going on right now that he will turn out to be a Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Did you see the trailer?
I've been avoiding the trailers for it.
There's it looks like a really cool thing going on.
Yeah. At this point, we're just talking trailers, so at that point, it's not a big deal.
There was a clip in the trailer where the new Captain America was standing in front of Bucky and Sam and goes, "You don't want to do this." And the close up of Bucky and he just goes, "Yes, we do."
I have a feeling I know what that's going to be, but we'll see what happens. Jackson Riker just...
Jackson.
Why is he here?
Because you want to know what I honestly think happened? There was a backlash from all the assholes after after Cass supposedly got fired for being a right-wing person.
Mhm.
That wasn't the case at all. Cass was an alcoholic, a raging alcoholic, and now he's gotten better. And that good for him. But that was what he was. He was an alcoholic, and he was very unreliable. He kept showing he was. I think at one point he showed up to a match intoxicated, right?
On the Indies, yes. The intoxication situation was on a plane in WWE for
Yeah.
Cass.
So they fired him for that. But of course, because he has right wing leanings, there was a theory that he got fired for that.
Even though Vince, we'll leave it at that.
Vince's wife was in Trump's cabinet.
Yeah, so politics ain't gonna get anyone fired.
Yeah. So, but now they can't fire Jackson Riker, and like you're not like what he said. I forget what he said, but it was some racist shit.
Yeah.
But now if you fire him, it's going to be all these people come out of the woodwork and start saying he got fired for his political opinions.
Yeah.
Hopefully, in the future, Cass or whatever can come back.
Who knows?
Because I like him as a big man. I think he's a good wrestler. I'm not sure they do that with Carmella being there and them having that relationship history. And I think Corey Graves is in the corporate structure now.
Fair.
And I love Corey Graves, but Get in the hyperbaric chamber, Corey.
I was gonna say, that brings me to my question. Because I'm surprised no one's asked. So let's just go ahead and nip it in the bud. We brought Tyson Kidd back because LS11 Universe, we allow, if we think someone's career got cut short, we'll give them a second chance if we think we have a good place. Do we think that's ever going to happen with Corey Graves in LS11 Universe?
Possibly. I don't know.
I was going to say, I would just respond, never say never.
Because, the thing with, Tyson, where I worked him while I was writing him, was there was a very clear place for him.
Yeah.
And so, I'm not sure if the obvious place shows up for Graves, obviously, I'm not post anything. But doesn't.
I'll never understand why after WWE 12 they just stopped letting us play as the commentators as wrestlers.
You play as the referees?
That's fair.
No, he said play as the commentators as wrestlers.
No, I do mean the commentators. Like, JR, Jerry Lawler, and Michael Cole were in 13 or were in WWE 12.
Right, sorry.
So it kind of surprises me that, especially because Corey and Byron both used to wrestle. Kind of surprises me that they're not just little side characters you can play as in the games.
Did the Viking Raiders come back tonight?
Yeah.
No. You just put I can't believe Hanson's back. I was going to be like, rush it! Come on!
No, that was earlier in the show.
Yeah.
That was one of the first things on the show.
Wait till we react to it to comment about it, guys, please. No.
Remember when Elias was the hottest thing in wrestling?
Why can't the New Day get a decent tag finisher?
Because they don't have Big E anymore, so Midnight Hour doesn't look as good.
Like, you don't have to do like a breakup of the New Day angle, but just have them go to separate shows.
They already did. Big E's on SmackDown.
Yeah, but like just break up the New Day altogether. Have them all go their own way. Don't like.
There's only 2 shows. They're not going to send one of them to NXT. At least I don't think they would.
For the past 6 months, but all of that ended
Oh, it was only 6 months. Couldn't fool me, Randy. That Fiend angle felt like it lasted 5 years.
Oh, yeah. I don't even watch week to week. It feels like it was going on forever.
so now I am able to focus.
Randy, I admire someone who has psychology in wrestling. But just you like walking, meandering around the ring and just doing like little moves over and over again. That's not psychology.
Because I bring with me the 3 most dangerous letters in sports entertainment. RKO.
It's called wrestling.
Oh, hey, Firefly Funhouse. You want to give everyone a hi, everybody, in your Bray Wyatt voice?
Hi, everybody. It's me, your friend, Bray Wyatt. Hey, man. This is spooky Bray Wyatt. I kind of sound like a 90s grunge artist in an interview on MTV. What's MTV? You thought it was an STD? No. Okay,
So it's going to add for the Sonic drive-thru app. Yeah, so...
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
getting
joke
advertised for, and like the thoughts going through my head, like, are you sure it's good to put like a metal blade in a styrofoam cup? Are we sure?
Well,
it's a
mine
good
was going to be,
idea?
it was like... So it was the whole order ahead one. You've been to the Sonic in the town I live in. I could order ahead for 2 hours, get there, and they'd still be like, it's going to be another few minutes. Yeah, Ray has always been the voice of Bray Wyatt.
Follow the buttons.
I think I did the Bray Wyatt voice once. No, you did. You did. I was going to say, I thought I did the return promo, did you miss me? But I was like, and then you did it once for me. I got 1 take from you, and it was better than any of my 9 takes I tried.
Yeah. There's just some wrestlers who I do a really good impression of.
Yeah, I, on the other hand, do not. Like, everyone always jokes about my Seth Rollins.
You stupid American! You gonna get in here right now!
Who was that?
Bret Hart.
Oh, okay, yeah, I hear it now.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know my Seth Rollins voice is not actually what Seth Rollins sounds like. It's just what he sounds like in our heads.
Hello, I'm Seth Rollins. Yeah. Drew. Oh, Drew. We're gonna wrestle again, Drew.
Worst part is there was a Seth Rollins promo in Universe today. I forgot about that.
See, you want to know the great thing about The Undertaker?
What's that?
He had 1 promo ever. It was simply, "You will rest in peace." That was it for years. That's all he said.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But every wrestler now has to cut a long promo.
I appreciate that, Zach. Like I said, I had a feeling when I remembered that Rollins had his new disciple debuting tonight. I was like, yeah, Zach's going to like this episode.
No, this was not planned. Steve Cutler got fired.
Oh, I told that story already. About how it was a very last-minute decision. I was texting you in class when it happened.
Fuck! He was like, fuck.
Yeah, we went through a lot of names to decide who we were going to be bringing in.
Oh, aren't you looking forward to Raw Talk?
Oh, absolutely not.
Let's figure out what's happening now. No, I still have to take mine.
It's been too many years. I don't have any advice. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. I didn't hate it. It lifted my spirits for the first time tonight.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Because when the Fiend gimmick first happened, and it was just Bray Wyatt every week in the Firefly Funhouse, and you just didn't know what it was yet. You were just like, what is this building to? And it was just so unique and so different. It felt special, and now it just feels vinced.
Hmm?
It doesn't feel like Bray before. You could tell it was just such a personal angle. He made this character, and he literally took his kind self and made it one character, and he fused all this negative energy, all of this frustration with the company into one character.
Mm-hmm.
And it felt so different, so unique, and so refreshing. And now it feels like Vince has got his hands on it and said, no, we're going to do this and try and make it better. No, we're going to do this and try and make it better. But he's not making it better. He's just fucking it up.
Hmm?
And then Fiend made the mistake of getting over because I don't think Bray Wyatt, as the Fiend character, ever wanted the title.
No.
I don't think that was his goal. But then Vince was like, "Oh, this is over. I gotta give him the belt because I want Saudi Arabia shows. I want to,
Yep. Fiend shouldn't have won a championship. And I regret giving him the belt in Universe.
Yeah.
But I also don't at the same time because it did let us do Demon versus Fiend.
Yeah, and also how the Fiend won it didn't feel like, oh, Fiend's going after the title. It felt like the title was just by happenstance.
When we did it, or when WWE did it?
When we did it, it was
okay.
It was Fiend wants to hurt Roman, I believe it was.
Yep.
Fiend wants to hurt Fiend. A few months before, took Roman down a peg, and then Roman built himself back up and won the belt again. So now Fiend has to come back and again take him down a peg. He doesn't want Roman to succeed, so he's going to punish Roman again. And it felt like the title was just a consequence of the fact that someone with the title entered the Fiend's warpath.
Yeah.
And whereas with WWE, they're not saying we're better than WWE, but at the same time, it felt like, oh, the Fiend wants the title instead of the Fiend just gets the title because someone who he wants to hurt has it.
Mm-hmm.
And the custom belt confirms that.
Yeah, I hate the Fiend belt.
Yeah. And that was the first thing I think was really Vince-like.
Mm-hmm.
And I fully believe the only reason the Firefly Funhouse happened was because Cena thought it was good.
Probably.
Something about it just makes me laugh about the basketball player just running around and hitting things people are throwing. It's been on for so long. I love it. Not today.
He was like, anyone but you, Roman. Anyone but you. And you're, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we were going for.
Yeah.
That's kind of the goal. Was
Also, bring back creative to scene in 2K22.
You mean create a story?
Yeah.
Because they got create a scene. It's just not great.
Yeah. Well, update it. Make it how you want it. Because have the green screen be actually decent.
Have it be what it was in 2K14 and games previous.
Yeah. Because it wasn't on us. It was a consequence of the game. Fiend Bray couldn't be animated, and the Firefly Funhouse wasn't exactly how he wanted it to look.
Right. Quite honestly, if 2K22 has create a story, and I think it looks good, I may make each episode on create a story for Universe and play it out that way. That way we can do the promo segments the way we want.
Yeah. Whatever happens, to me, it just feels like, could you, wasn't the original. We don't know if the Fiend's coming back, Zach. To be honest, Zander doesn't
in real life.
To it.
I think he means real life, not in our universe.
Yeah. If you're gonna ask me if I am to it, to an extent, yes, but I write NXT and the Fiend does not work in the NXT I built. Yeah, so.
Neither was Wyatt Family Bray, though.
Yeah. Anyway, Like it's such a weird thing. Oh yeah, like because like the original idea that we pitched for the Firefly Funhouse was that like on a segment of Raw that Finn would get the better of Bray Wyatt. Not like beat him, but like beat him down, like kind of scurry off. And that we do multiple Firefly Funhouses in the week building up to WrestleMania, and the Firefly Funhouse would slowly be degrading around Bray. Like the madness is just like coming in, right? Like he's like Brady says, like the Fiend has invaded the Fiend Bray's conscious, and now they're starting to blend together. The Fiend's starting to overtake Bray. But because of the bad creative story, we couldn't do that. We couldn't have the story the way we wanted it. They would never do it because John's one of those few people who've been successful enough, but they are aware. Could you imagine in a Firefly Funhouse, Bray handing a shovel to Triple H? Come on, Trips! It's what you do best.
It would have to be golden.
Yeah, it'd have to be a golden shovel. And then, like, maybe in the next segment, he's putting a collar around Triple H's neck. And it's like says, if found, call Stephanie.
If WWE do another Wyatt family, who do you want in it? Re-sign Eric Rowan, put him back in it, and just put Braun back in there.
I love it. On the Brody Lee tribute show, which was a great show, they kept saying, Eric Rowan. And so they kept grunting, no, it's Eric Redbeard. We don't own that name. Oh, Zander, what an exciting edition of Monday Night Raw it has been. I would rather sit here for the hour and a half that I have been watching no, not Alistair, it doesn't work. Too much of a solo act. Anyway, I would seriously rather sit here and just watching the WrestleMania hype packages before the show again. Because then he's getting excited, like, oh, that match could be fun.
Oh yeah, just that kind of, I don't think Aleister Black as part of a Wyatt family would work.
You could have done a segment where you maybe built up Sheamus and Matt Riddle's rivalry. You could go home for that. No, let's stay for Raw talk. Right, Xander? Stay for Raw talk.
Oh, Riddle got squashed by Lashley at the opening of the show. I think Sheamus and Riddle are done.
Like, you could have set up what the United States champion, who's supposed to hold the second most important belt on the show. But no, we had to have the Dana Brooke and whoever match. I forget who was in it. I guess not. What?
Just you forgetting made me laugh.
I genuinely did. And then we had to have the New Day versus Elias and Jackson Riker. What? Use that time to build up champions? No.
Just so you know, next time you can submit a claim without mobile. Thanks again for rushing over.
Oh, thank God Raw's going to be over in a few minutes.
How does 10 commercial break sound?
I'm always ready for the next episode of Universe. As soon as it just gets over, I can't wait to the next. Well, NXT will be up on Wednesday at noon for a premiere.
Halloween Havoc.
It's gonna be good.
In case you're wondering the card. Oh, okay, I'll tell you, old scamp.
I mean, it's in the video description.
Zander. Just okay.
Hey, whoa, hey! Alice Living Universe WrestleMania Season 1 just passed 7,000 views.
Woo!
What a night.
Yeah, let me see if I can remember the whole card. Not so good at remembering these things. Santos Escobar versus Karrion Kross. Drake Maverick versus Ricochet. We have Ember Moon versus Dakota Kai.
Mhm.
Fail forward for the right to challenge the NXT Championship at NXT TakeOver London. And in the main event, the grudge match between Joe Hendry and Joseph Connors and a loser leaves NXT match.
You got it in one. Good. I left you on a cliffhanger for Raw. Means you're going to come back for more. You're going to find out what Seth Rollins' new disciple is capable of. Wow. So that random episode.
Looks disgusting.
Yeah. So that random episode of Universe that was really early on, that got that was our most viewed video for so long. It is not even in the top 5 anymore. It has been dethroned.
What's it been dethroned by Zander?
So our top 5 videos are WrestleMania Season 1 with 7,005 views.
All right.
Episode 1 with 4,320 views. Our first pay-per-view, Backlash Season 1, with 1,139 views.
Mm-hmm.
Royal Rumble with 1,061 views. And the Raw after WrestleMania, the draft, with 1,045 views.
Woo!
Yep, and several other episodes are fast approaching 1,000 views. Sooner or later, one day, 1,000 views is going to be chump change for us.
Hopefully. Until the YouTube gods punish us for our imperfections.
Mm-hmm. Soon we won't be able to say fuck on the air as often.
Zander, if we get demonetized for all that, if we get monetized, you know what I'm gonna do, right?
What's that?
You and I are gonna recreate the DX BSA. We can't say, oh, fucking shit. Hey, watch your fucking mouth. Oh, fuck me.
None of the matches coming out of this none of the potential matches coming out of this excite me. I definitely don't want to see Randy.
I think he can have a good match with Lashley.
I'm not interested in Orton versus Lashley. Can they just freaking take this money out of my bank account already?
What are you talking about?
The government needing to wanting me to pay my taxes. I paid them, but they've yet to take it. It's been 5 days and they've yet to take it out of my bank account.
Orton and McIntyre, longtime rivals. You remember that? You remember that? Yes, it's scarred in my brain.
Oh yeah, it was terrible.
The opportunity of a lifetime for one of these men who have all challenged for the title previously. The opportunity of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
No, not the chairs. Where are we going to sit now? I kind of like the new Raw team because it lacks Michael Cole, and Michael Cole botched his announcing several times over the Mania weekend.
Yeah.
Like, when you botch the announcing of the main event, you fucked up.
Meh.
Not only that, the first ever one-on-one women's match at WrestleMania, the first time a woman of color, period, let alone two, have been in the main event of WrestleMania, and then you fuck it up. The whitest
Yes, I do
guy
like it.
ever. Huh?
I was just answering Zach's question saying, yes, I do like this new team.
Michael, whiter than mayonnaise Cole.
Remember, kids, Michael Cole
has always
been a tool.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if WWE tried to add like a cheer button after fans came back, like a cheers sign, like how they have applause buttons at like recordings of sitcoms and late night shows. Cheer, boo, no, don't boo that guy, boo this guy. I think Vince is way too used to this level of control he has right now.
Yep, it's exactly what he wants.
He wants fans live in the building, but he wants them to react how he wants.
Mm-hmm. Randy has voices inside his head, just watching him puts me to bed, puts me to sleep. Randy walks down there on that ramp, his expression stays the same. He does that pose up in the corner, he couldn't think of anything more lame. All his tattoos are disgusting, all that on him is slick. Now we get to sit back and watch as he puts us to sleep. I wanted to finish that song, sorry.
Let me guess, lay out my Lashley.
Aren't you excited for this fresh matchup, Ray?
How many times? I mean, they've only had it like 2 or 3 times, right? Like,
I mean, yeah, they have.
Yes, like if they introduce some new aspects when making an old bar match, it could be a good match.
Maybe.
I mean, their Mania match was not a bad match, you know?
No, it wasn't. Hanzo says hi in the chat, by the way, to you.
Hi,
And so does
Hanzo.
Shinobi.
Hey, Shinobi.
Also, good news, everyone. Ray will have his headphones back tomorrow. I shipped them off today.
Yep.
I overnighted them.
Cool. How much was that to overnight them?
$6.
Really?
I want to put this in perspective. There are 50 miles between my house and your house.
Yeah.
Not Zach. 50 miles between our houses. That means it would have taken me 100 miles for the trip to take you your headphones had you won this last night.
Yeah.
That's 3.5 gallons of gas out of my car.
Uh-huh.
Gas is $2.70 right now, roughly.
Mm-hmm.
So that means it was actually cheaper for me to pay the overnight shipping. In exchange, it was actually cheaper overall for me to ship it to you.
Oh, wait, guys, lay out by Lashley. This is very important.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
Can you take off the masks, please?
Hopefully. Didn't see that coming. At least Dijakovic's finally doing something.
It'd be a
Well,
lot better without BDSM masks, wouldn't it?
yeah. Well,
You will learn respect for the champion.
hang on. I drank all this, so it'll work. This is my T-bar impression. You think the darkness is your ally, Drew? We were born in the darkness, molded by it.
We were born in the darkness of knowing we'd be buried the second we came up to the main roster. No one knows. No one knows who I am, apparently.
Why we're working with the Hurt Business after they thoroughly buried our asses 6 months ago? I am not sure. What did we think about Charlotte earlier?
Better than the original Hurt Business, even though they kicked our asses.
How do you guys feel about Charlotte earlier? This doesn't concern you, Charlotte. Go away, is how I feel. Or, quite easily.
I wish there was live fans right now, just so I could enjoy the chants.
Mm-hmm. I'll do it like this.
Let us have nice things! If Charlotte had started cutting a promo, someone would have screamed out, "Because my daddy said so!" Just live for everyone to hear.
Yep.
It would have been amazing.
It would have. Well, 2 live reactions remain this week. NXT tomorrow, SmackDown on Friday. The NXT watch along is the only thing on this channel tomorrow. We don't have a video ready to go. I don't want to record anything tonight. Wednesday will be NXT Halloween Havoc. Thursday will be ARW, and that is it. Friday will be the SmackDown episode of Universe and the SmackDown watch along. Saturday is ARW Redemption Season 4. And then I'm taking a break on Sunday. I'm taking the day off. So with that said...
Wait, Zander, I have something to show you guys. A second. Yeah, there we go. There. Actual picture of Zander when he started this week and how he's ending up.
I hate you. As I was going to say, so thank you all.
You're gonna look like Obama when he got. You look like Obama when he got elected, and it's kind of like Obama in 2017 when he left.
So, with that said, thank you all for watching this Raw live reactions. He's been Ray, and I have been your LS11 Universe predictions champion, Zander. I'll see you tomorrow.